Take you guys on a tour here of this area. Another Syntropic system that's been worked on for a couple, close to 10 years actually. So we have an Uvaya. It's a medium to tall layer, kind of fistula, emergent, and with the Gerobas palm trees. Understory, patchouli, more pitangas, baru, ingaz, cacao there in the middle, survivor, and urucum, guapeva, more uvaias, avocado coming out, had to be reset because of the frost. More uvaias. As an understory, I'm using a lot of this boldo. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to get the scientific name for you guys. I just know the Brazilian, Portuguese name of these plants, but as you can see, mulch. I'm not being that picky with these spontaneous herbs coming out. These are all, as you would call them, weeds. But yeah, a little bit of the Mombasa still here, some pineapple understory, and a lot of spontaneous trees coming up, as you can see from the birds. This guy here, emergent, Angico Branco, Albizia something, very good nitrogen fixer, great for pruning. And there's another really good one for pruning. We call it Siriguela, takes by cuttings. Açaí or Jussara, Euterpes edulis, little Garcinia coming out, and here we have an Uvaya, from the Eugenia family, frost resistant. This one has some kind of fungus going on the leaves, but yeah, the new leaves gives a yellow fruit. And we have the jaboticabas. By seed, this is probably Sabra. And a couple more jaboticabas over here. There's another one. Citrus coming out. Has not given fruit yet due to heavy shade, but I've been working a lot on opening up for these fruit trees. Been taking it kind of hard on the native ones. Here's a really well established avocado. They just started to go to fruit, and then we had the frost, so I haven't really collected much fruit from it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go get flowers out pretty soon. And here we have a Rolinea mucosa, or Bidibá as they call it here in Brazil. Underneath, jaboticaba. So a good example of how you can have two species, different stratum, right next to each other. They must be less than a meter apart. So we have the jaboticabas, and here's the pitanga also. They kind of has the same stratum as jaboticabas. Very good for pruning. And these guys here, they just spread really a lot because of the birds, and they produce so profusely. So it's kind of how it works. They grow everywhere. There's another bunch of pitanga right there. Garcinias also spread quite easily. So not producing yet, but pretty soon will. There's another Garcinia with actually some fruit. And these are really good understory. They really tolerate shade a lot. Not frost resistant, but they don't die entirely. They resprout. Another Garcinia over there. And a lot of these bigger trees. Here's another Uvaya from the Eugenia family. And a citrus, another one. Here we have Araçá, I think it's called Caliguava or something like that in English. From Psidium family. And more Uvayas with the palm trees as emergent for now. Another avocado here. So yeah, and as we go back here, this is where I've kind of not managed it. So you guys can see a difference in what it looks like when you kind of let things go wild. Very dense. I come here every now and there and just kind of clear out the understory. And this is an area where I've been working more on maintaining a little more light because of all the fruits in this little area. And I don't think I talked about all the turmeric, so turmeric everywhere. That's another understory. Oh, arrowroot or Canadulis also taking up some space. And this guy, another called Jamilão from the Myrtaceae family, a little black fruit. Very good for pruning. And there we go. Here's an example of the resprouting on this Albizia or Angico Branco. Very good nitrogen fixer. Not so good mulch producer, as the leaves are very tiny and the branches are also kind of thin. But the Siriguela, which is that guy right there that's resprouting, very good. Easy to cut, a lot of mulch, and resprouts profusely. And we have here in the back, this is a Babaçu native palm tree, also emergent layer. Very, very interesting to have in your consortiums. All right, so just gonna leave you guys with this little video here, and try to make some more videos of different areas.